I wish that our politicians would listen more to those of us who are not their aides and their supporters and whatever, and tell them the harsh truth. If a lot of them did that, to be honest with you, they won't be in embarrassing situations that they are. But the way politics is run here, you have so many hangers on and so on, and they keep pumping you and pumping you and pumping you. And the day you fall into the pit, they turn their backs on you. I congratulate and thank Doyin Okupe for what he has done, for being, because look, let's face it, he's committed the crime, he's gotten his punishment. Since he was given an option of fine, that's punishment, and the stigma to his punishment. But he has set himself in a position where maybe you will say he can turn a new leaf, as it were. Though he says that he's still going to go further to clear his name. Now, the danger in going further to clear your name is if you go to the appeal court and you go to Supreme Court and they affirm the sentence, then there's nowhere for you to hide again. So I think that wise counsel, from the bits that one can see of the case and the history that one knows of where all these monies originated, wise counsel might be to just let sleeping dogs lie. Okay, he's elderly. Let him just let sleeping dogs lie and not test his luck further. But I'm sure the lawyers will disagree. And then, of course, maybe by Nigerian whatever, he can arrange something for himself. But I'm glad that all this is over. And from what I'm hearing, what I'm seeing in some of the papers, it appears as if Ayo Shutokun might take over from him as the director of the campaign. I don't know. I can't affirm that, but that's the Ayo Dayo. I think it's Ayo Shutokun might take over his campaign. If that takes place, then both Okupe and Oshutokun have an undotted line to Obasanjo. So what would that be telling you? It's just a speculation. It's not a fact. What would that be telling you? Anyway, the Obi himself, the candidate, he has denied that he did not say that Okupe's conviction is a witch hunt. But I particularly like the letter that Doyin Okupe sent to Peter Obi. Very personal letter. Some guy in social media was making a fuss that he wasn't dated. He wasn't, these people who just want to look for something. Look, leave this man alone. He's committed the crime. On record, that's what it is. He's been convicted. And please, what we are told to do is to always provide an avenue for people to reform themselves. You don't keep persecuting them after the punishment has been meted out to them. Okay, and so nice personal letter, and he says, "Dear Peter, you will recall that I briefed you yesterday about my personal travels in seeking justice and clearing my name, using the Nigerian judicial system to pursue same." He says, "I have invested too much in your campaign to allow," now I like this sentence, "to allow your personal travels to become a source of distraction. In the circumstances, I've opted to step aside and plead that you appoint a campaign DG who will continue the assignment with zero distraction." So that's a nice one we got today. I wish that politicians, more of them, had this kind of heart to know when to put their hands up. Again, we'd have a better political terrain. But the most important thing is, for those of them, a lot of our politicians, don't keep listening to your hangers-on, whose life depend on you achieving whatever political, whatever you're on, because they couldn't be bothered. All they want is to push you to that point. Listen to the wise counsel of people outside who are dispassionate, and don't believe when they tell you all the time that this man hates you or this man doesn't like you. We don't hate anybody. We just give good advice and see the way it has turned out now for Okupe. Well, so to the Labour Party, congratulations. That's one hurdle that you've crossed.